Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be trying the $1 billion morning routine by Jim Quick, who is an entrepreneur and brain coach. So the first habit is to, of course, wake up, then recall your dreams. And according to an article on Wakefully written by a psychologist, this fuels your creativity, brings self-awareness, and helps you process your emotions. And here's the reality of how this actually went for me. Honestly, guys, I don't remember much of my dream other than I was at Staples buying like a 12 or 24 pack of colorful pens, which I'd say is a pretty great dream, but that's all I remember. I'm sure you were all dying to know that. I was clearly off to a great start before moving to the second habit, which is drinking a glass of water to rehydrate our bodies and help flush toxins out of our system. And then I got right into habit number 3, which is make your bed. This is something a lot of us already do and know as a success habit. It's famously quoted by William McRaven that if you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride and it'll encourage you to do another task and another and another. Once I made my bed, I got set up for the next 2 habits, which are deep breathing and 20 minutes of meditation. And you guys would seriously think I couldn't get things done without lighting candles, with how frequently I light them when I'm home. I'm pretty sure the last time I did a deep breathing exercise, it was when I was in middle school after one of my mom's Bharatanatyam dance classes, only because she forced me to do it. I just got done doing a couple minutes of breathing exercises, which is something I'd normally never take the time to do. In the morning, I am 100% the kind of person who wants to go, get things done, because by the time 4 p.m. hits, I feel like I'm in a slow decline to be horizontal in bed, and I'm ready to go to sleep. So obviously I'm much more of a morning person, and having a slow morning like this on a weekday is stressing me out a little bit, but it's also a good reminder to stay grounded and take deep breaths and clear your mind before the workday, because that in itself is also productive. You can't pour from an empty cup, guys, but this is just not how I usually do it. Right now I'm just looking up 20-minute meditations on YouTube. I'm curious to see how this goes because so many members of my family meditate on a regular basis, including my parents, and I've just never gotten into it.
The idea of being in the present moment is a powerful one when it comes to anxiety and stress. We are often scheduled to the max, and we become physically and emotionally stressed out. We often find our mind cluttered and overthinking.
To say I am shocked is an understatement. I thought those 20 minutes were gonna feel so long. I did not think I'd get through them, honestly, but that was so incredibly relaxing. I will link the exact meditation I did down below because the woman who was speaking just knew what to say. She said all the right things. It was amazing, and I now feel like I can go back to bed. That put me at a little too much peace, if that exists. I don't love feeling calm and collected in the morning. I have to admit, I just like feeling like, okay, let's go, let's get it done. And maybe that's not the best thing, and maybe this can be a lesson learned that some of the most successful people have morning routines that center them and not freak them out. This was great to try, but I need to wake myself up, which is great because the next thing we're doing is 1 to 2 minutes of movement. This is just to get our heart rates up. It is not our exercise for the day. So hopefully this will bring me back to life and wake me up a little. I don't think you're supposed to be this out of breath after 2 minutes. I swear I work out regularly, but here we are. This is also me after walking up a flight of stairs. Our movement is done, and I really was not aware that you had just the perfect view of my trash can this entire time. Great background, great aesthetics. Before we move on, in this routine, the guy did say he takes his supplements while he's drinking his first glass of water in the morning, but I personally don't like taking mine until after I've eaten breakfast or have at least gotten something in my stomach. So I'm going to take mine later, but I'll show you what I've been taking. I'm going to talk to you guys about probiotics because in the original Billion Dollar Morning Routine, Jim talks about how our gut is our second brain because of all the nerves we have in there and how essential a probiotic is in his own routine. I just thought this was the perfect interlude to talk about today's sponsor, which is LifeSpace. I've been taking LifeSpace for a couple weeks now, and it's been so convenient because you don't have to refrigerate it, even though it has live bacteria, which is great for your gut. A good probiotic will essentially support your digestion as well as help your body absorb the nutrients it needs from the food you're eating. So to feel a difference, you want to be combining taking a probiotic with eating wholesome meals that'll nourish your body so that the probiotics can really work to absorb those nutrients into your system. I have the Shape B420 probiotic from LifeSpace, but they have a variety on their website, including a broad spectrum probiotic and ones for pregnant women. I've already talked about this before, but one of my goals this year is to maintain a healthy gut, whether that's getting my fiber in or of course taking my pre and probiotics. If you guys would like to check LifeSpace out, I will leave a link to their website in the description, as well as a 10% off code you can use at checkout. Thank you again to LifeSpace for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get to the next step of the morning routine, which I am very much dreading and hoping it's never gonna happen, but it's gonna happen, so we're gonna pretend it's not happening, and you'll see why in just a second. Why anyone would put themselves through this willingly? I don't know. I do not know.
As someone who hates being cold, I was obviously not very happy about this next habit, which is taking a cold shower.
I am not having a good time.
Despite all the benefits you see on the screen, I cannot say I will be doing this again, at least not willingly. Now that I've gotten through the worst part of this routine and the part I was dreading, I finally got to the next step, which is brush your teeth. And I'm surprised Jim does a whole bunch of things before getting to brushing his teeth, because this to me is just what signals waking up. I also took this time to get ready, and it didn't take a long time, but it still felt good to get myself a little more put together.
The hair is done. I'm now going to do a really quick makeup look. This is going to take about a minute, and I'm going to use 3 to 4 products. It's great for busy days when I just want to get ready really quickly and I have a Zoom meeting I need to turn my camera on for, and just want to look a little less like I don't sleep at all, because I tend to look like that sometimes.
The goal here was just to cover the discoloration around my eyes and make myself look like a fully functioning adult who gets 8 hours of sleep a night. And once I got that done, I moved on to the next habit, which is making a cup of tea. I have been on the biggest peppermint tea kick. I have been having it twice a week, every day for the last 2 weeks, and I truly feel like I cannot be stopped. It is perfect for the winter time, and I love that this tea has quotes on the little paper tags. I set my tea down next to me, and while that was getting steeped, I moved on to the next habit. Time to journal. The method Jim likes to follow while journaling is to first make a to-do list that contains 3 things that pertain to work and 3 that pertain to your personal life or goals you have for the day. Then he makes another mini list to write 3 things he wants to feel during the day. So to feel love, creative, gratitude, things like that were mentioned in his video. And then he wrote a to-be list. So who do you want to be today? Do you want to be a good friend, a good spouse, a good coworker? Since I filmed this, I kept my list very broad, especially the work list, because I didn't want to give out any identifying information.
So the next thing on the list is to read for 20 minutes, and I just did not give myself enough time to do this. I should have probably woken up a little sooner to accomplish all of the tasks in this morning routine. But the book I've been reading is Pandora's Skies, How Do We Know We're Doing It Right? And I'm going to go ahead and read 5 to 10 pages before making breakfast, which is a brain smoothie. And I'm already so hungry. Usually I wake up hungry, so the first thing I do is eat. At this point, we are reaching hangry. We are getting there. I'm done reading for now. Look how cute my bookmark is. I got this when my family and I went to Egypt a few years ago. It is gorgeous. I love using it. I have several bookmarks in random books I either plan to read or I've started and not finished, and this is one of them. So happy to have found this bookmark again and to continue reading this book. For what he likes to call a brain smoothie, Jim didn't really specify the ingredients he uses, but he did say he likes putting blueberries and avocado in there, so something rich in antioxidants and something rich in healthy fats. I didn't use either of those ingredients, but my smoothie did have some healthy fats and antioxidants in there, so we're just gonna go ahead and consider that a win. But the smoothie I made did turn out really good, and I enjoy a good green smoothie. Now that my breakfast is made, I will definitely be hungry and making more breakfast in probably 15-20 minutes, but that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to stick around. I had a lot of fun filming this video and also trying out a different morning routine, so if you think I should make it into a series where I try different morning routines from different people, let me know, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!